Welcome. It took a little bit longer than normal because I was eating some enchiladas before stream. They were pretty good. Was already on Twitch watching Naibo's stream. Not sure I'm familiar with them. Where they were consumed by a wall of rat JPEGs? It's a long story. Yeah, I would imagine so with something like that. But now it's time to watch Dimbo fighting some devils that may or may not cry. We'll see. I'm thinking if I should get the first ending in Hollow Knight or try to work on stuff for your game. I would probably recommend trying to work on the game, because at the very least, you're putting in some minimal addition to it. It doesn't have to be anything big, just even like a tweaking of how certain mechanics work, or a new enemy, something. Even just concepts would work. But it's good to at least put in something every day, if you can manage. That way you're still always putting something in. Alright. Just kind of doing the first boss fight and stuff around it. Makes sense. Now it'll take 5 years. There we go. I was gonna say it'll take 5 years for Devil May Cry to load, but it actually went fairly fast for once. Oh yeah, this game has login bonuses for some reason.
Devil May Cry.
Let's see. I remember I turned down the volume a little bit, and I later found out that the reason I had to turn down the volume was because I had actually put what was it? My volume too high or something like that. Daily login bonuses. You might unlock a 5-star cowboy costume for Dante. You know, the funny part is that would kind of fit him. It wouldn't be too out of character for Dante to have, like, your stereotypical cowboy uniform.
Suffering defeat after defeat, that man's body was reaching its limit, breaking down. But he couldn't die yet. The man had a job that must be done. To defeat his twin brother.
Dante.
I always find it weird how, like, Virgil has this very wispy voice. Like, in the reboot he sounded fine, a bit generic, but like, every other rendition of, Virgil, he has this, like, super raspy voice.
In order to defeat his younger brother, he could only do one thing with the crumbling flesh and feelings. He needed to separate man from devil with the strength of the Yamato. And eventually, the man became a true devil.
Virgil's voice is kind of unfitting, but that's honestly the best part. It's like as fitting as it isn't fitting, like, at all. This edgy dialogue about power and ambition spoken by a depressed Winnie the Pooh.
What little demonic power I have left, but I'm approaching my limit. In separating and regaining my human soul, I've realized the gravity of the crime I've committed. I've realized how important everything was. Everything I've thrown away in my pursuit of power.
Is that why you went to find Dante?
Yes. Foolish. I thought that maybe he could change maybe fix. Maybe right my wrong. Tell me. Was this fool before you, right?
I'm not your mommy, V. You're a big boy. And you need to see this through. Dante's war.
Dude at least delivers it perfectly. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the motorbike. Wacky Pizza Man. Delivery. It's a ticket straight to hell.
How's that for road rash?
Left the other stream early, you think? Maybe. You might have? I don't remember. He wields the power of the Dumpy Mobile. Might as well get most of the skills as early as possible. I don't know if it'll actually be a fun thing to do, but I don't have any more room to buy blue orbs. I'm as healthy as I can get without actually finding blue orbs.
Unless you want to die, I suggest you get the hell out.
Ow. Does a lot of hits. I can ride the bike for Swordmaster. Nice. Not for very long, though, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to just ride the bike to victory. Dante's theme in this game is the only one that took a bit to actually grow on you. Yeah, Dante's theme is not the most involved, I'm finding. Oh, just one bullet. That was actually kind of cool. But it is as cool as the others. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't think it's as what's the best way to put it? Memorable. I think that's the way to put it, because it's a good theme. It's just not. It doesn't have as much of a melody to it, I think, as the other ones do. Not the biggest fan of metal growly style. I actually really like that kind of music myself, but even I can admit that that's not the best theme out of the three characters.
You need some blood, huh? Sorry, you wouldn't like mine. Huh. Dried blood in the gutter here. Guess that explains how the pools down there get filled.
There's another one there. It does appear to be puzzle time, yes. I forgot that these games kind of encourage you to switch weapons in battle. Oh. Purple orb fragment. I don't know. Oh, I had enough to get another devil trigger out of it. Here's an arena for sure. Something fast.
Uh-huh.
fury. That wasn't too bad, actually. He's not easy to hit, but he's not easy to get hit by either. Black and red, it's actually Shadow. You know, I've actually not played a Sonic game in a long time.
Crossroads. Decision.
The last time I played any of those Sonic games, I think I was trying to do a bit of...
I was hoping I could just follow the groove, but they're not making it easy for me.
It was a Sonic Adventure, and I was just modding it for a bit, I think. I don't know why, but those, like, tongue monsters, that, like, big thing that I was fighting earlier, reminds me a lot of, monster in Dark Souls 2.
When in doubt, smack it. That's our family motto.
That's just one of them, though. There's two more.
Yep. Here comes the blood.
Good old Quippy Doberman the Killer. I'm slowly running out of D words to call him. I'm frozen. So great watching him swing two halves of a bike around like that. DMC is very dumb. It is. I don't think there is really any game series as dumb as Devil May Cry. Or at least as dumb as Devil May Cry in a way that is a lot of fun, I should say.
Don't want to keep Mr. Demon King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
Also, I find myself with a lot of these red orbs in this game. I mean, I had a lot of red orbs in 4 as well, but it had just given them to me because I had the Ultimate Edition or whatever, the only version that is available on PC. In fact, it gave me so many of the Proud Souls that I was able to get, like, every single upgrade from the very beginning of the game, completely trivializing most of it. And while it was trivializing the game, I will also say that Devil May Cry 4, even when it's really easy, is a lot of fun when playing as Nero. Because Nero's Devil Bringer, or whatever it was called, I already forgot, had so many weird, like, parry animations to it, and all of those parry animations were just tons of fun to execute. These sorts of action games where you're punished for using where you're pushed to using your whole arsenal to get good ranks and combos are so good. Yeah. I wasn't using the rest of my arsenal very much when I was starting this game, but I've been trying to make better usage of it. Oh, there we go. I think this game also has better methods to make you want to use the other weapons than the reboot did. Because if there's one thing I can say the reboot did terribly, it's that. It was, like, you had all these weapons, but you only really used them when the specific enemies that needed that weapon to be killed existed. Because when they weren't there,
If I follow these
they weren't very fun. I want to go back to Wonderful 101 to maybe actually get good at that game. I think one thing that Devil May Cry does very well is that it's always a game that even if you're not doing your best, you can still beat it. You don't have to be good at it, it just feels good to be good at it. And that is a very hard balance, by the way. Like, a very hard balance.
Whew. That should be all of them. It's been a while since I used my brain this much.
It's been a while since I used my brain this much. That is the best part of these sorts of games. Yeah. I've played some games where they try to have an emphasis on action, but in trying to do so, they end up just making it so one
Man, this
thing
brings me back.
is the winning formula. Yeah, a couple decades, right, Dante? To be honest, I would be surprised if Dante has ever had a thought in his entire brain. It's probably, like, just TV static and elevator music in there. Easy to pick up and beat once, complex enough to keep on learning until you have full S ranks is real good. Yeah. It's also part of why I like the Metroid series, because while you can just beat it without searching for any of the additional, you know, power-ups, you can
Can't believe
just
any of this is still standing.
go off and get everything. But that's still not enough. You want to also try and do it fast. Of course, you're never under any circumstance required to do any of that. The inner machinations of Dante's mind are enigma. Spilling milk.
Ha! There you are. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey! Hey, Dante! The demonic power was activated in me once. When Virgil lovingly jam this through my chest. I always wondered, why did my father give me the rebellion?
Okay, what are you muttering?
Over the years, I've been stabbed and jabbed by a number of things. But who would have ever guessed?
Have you lost your mind? There's a demon to destroy! Kill yourself later! I'll help!
If Yamato can separate man from devil, then what about the rebellion?
Wow. You are absorbing the Sparta!
Another Dante stab for the list. For real. I think it would have been funnier if he stabbed himself and then it was like, wait, this is doing nothing. And then it just ended the scene right there.
It can't be. Dante, you son of a bitch. I knew you couldn't be killed that easily. Hey, he's all yours. But don't let it become a habit. Win, Dante! Win!
There he is, JRPG final boss Dante. He's become chaos. Devil Sword Dante.
Dante.
I'm a sucker for cool swords. Also demons. And the color red. That is wonderful. His very own unique devil sword. Oh. Ouch. Ooh. They introduced a new mechanic to me, like, way before I could have a chance to get used to it. Ouch.
Power is everything.
All this time, and you still don't get it.
Melting through Urizen's HP. All thanks to a new mechanic.
It is you who does not understand.
Midnight.
Has begun.
What's happening?
12 p.m. is midday. Oh yeah, it would be. I always find that very confusing. I could live for 1,000 years and never understand that.
The Clive is revealed in its entirety. This inconvenience matters not.
Sploosh. Well, now Dante's got the whole pool to himself. I do hope this whole virus thing ends up going well enough where I can go back to a pool without having problems. I like swimming, but not the greatest time to be doing that, unfortunately.
Well, looks like no one's worse for wear. I'm just gonna double check.
Hey, where'd that garbage god go? What is Urizen after?
He's at the top of the Clifod.
Never learned to
It's
swim,
the other
scared
way
of deep
around,
water.
Dante. This is the lowest level of the Clifod's upper echelon. Human blood is the source of demons' power. The fruit born through the Clifod is even more dense than the blood that created it. Its power is unparalleled. Even the almighty Mundus used it to become king of the underworld. Avid told me everything.
Yeah, well, that's a lovely story and all, but as long as we know where to find him.
Whoa, you are the infamous Dante. I'm Nicoletta Goldstein. Sound familiar? My grandmother is Nell Goldstein, the gunsmith that made all your fancy weapons that you got strapped back there. Yeah, there she is.
You don't much look like her.
Yeah, I got my looks from my daddy. That's about all I got from him. But based on his research, I managed to cobble this. Consider it a gift in honor of us finally meeting. Meeting.
This is the one scene I do know about.
I'll take that.
Dante. I'm gonna go too.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Oh, let you call me dead weight again? No thanks. I've got all the power I need. Right here.
You don't understand. It's not what I mean.
Let him go, Dante. Time is a luxury that we can no longer afford. We must chase after him post-haste.
What? Does that mean you're going too?
I have a duty to see this through.
Well, that's all you had to say, Mr. Poetry. I'm gonna go my way, and you guys can go yours. Let's just say that's the best for the cause.
Like how V is just being flown around like a ragdoll. A hat that consumes red orbs to launch special attacks. Earn tons of red orbs from foes if you don't run out of your own first. Dante. Of course I'm gonna go with Dante. Ooh. I like that. Dante can now fight with a throwing hat as he learned from Mario. I think he taught Mario. This came out before. Dante danced so that Mario may platform. Ooh, I didn't even know that those were there. Well, we'll get those next time.
We'll meet back up at some point, but for now, one foot in front of the other.
Spooky. Odyssey is 2008, right? I guess I'll have to look again. Lusatia? There's like honey all over here.
Ugh, it stinks. Must be in the right spot. Damn. Where did the big guy go, even? Odyssey is October 2017? For some reason I thought it came out way later.
Same release here as the Switch, and of course they weren't going to have a new console without Mario and his big old spherical nose. I think there's been I'm trying to think of which, like, any console that didn't have a Mario game. I guess, if you want to be, like, very technical, GameCube, because it took a bit before we got Super Mario Sunshine. Instead, we got Luigi's Mansion.
Smell that piece of shit from up here. It needs to be flushed.
Yeah, GameCube got Luigi first. So, by technicality, it's different. But it was a good game. Luigi's Mansion 1 is very good. I cannot, however, speak of the other ones, because I have actually not played them. Never had an opportunity to play either Luigi's Mansion 1 or... not 1, 2 or 3. The most obnoxious enemy type. I have no idea what I'm accomplishing, but it feels cool. Ow. There's too much of these enemies going on here. I feel like the layout of my weapons got changed some. Okay, they're spawning from something else, aren't they? There's gotta be something else that's still spawning enemies. Maybe not? Don't think there's much lore to miss out on 2. Seen it and heard. 3 is closer to 1 in structure. Someone else is playing, apparently. I wonder if they can see me or something. Oh, there's little health stuff there. I imagine you still have to purchase 3 to begin with. Yep. To be honest, I don't have much incentive to actually buy Luigi's Mansion 3.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
An S. I will rate you as stylish even though I never saw you. Because I'm nice like that. V is becoming the Sandman.
Before he loses completely.
Oh, I get to play as V again. Final bonus to the Devil Trigger. Now I've got all of these sold out. I won't be able to get any gold orbs for a while because I've got like 10 of them. He's gonna go through that scene in Spider-Man 3 where Sandman is created at the bottom of the sand. Remember very little about that movie. To be honest, I remember very little about, like, most of the Spider-Man movies. Like, I can remember Enter the Spider-Verse pretty well.
A little longer. Hold on, just a little
Wide
longer.
peepo happy. They appear to be playing as Nero. Wide peepo happy. Favorite DMC character. Only the best one.
You might want to take a break.
They currently have an SS. Don't know where they are, but they're apparently doing real good combos. Except for now, they're down to S. Now they have no combo. Glowy Rocks, Hollow Knight vibes. Hey, the cracks are gone from his skin.
Where am I? I'm losing my power. Gotta recover somehow. This dimension.
So are his tattoos. Oh, true. Now he's just a pasty white dude. It's bright.
So, this is where they are. I'm claiming what's mine.
Ow. Literally all the bosses you did not fight as V. Yeah, it looks that way, don't it? Ouch. It's not easy with V. V is not a very easy character to play as when you only have one summon. Liking the music that plays for this. Just remembered it randomly that this is what became Dante's bike. Yep, this is Dante's bike. Oh, that was kind of cool.
That's one down.
I only pretend to get stabbed. Oh, hang on. How to get up here? I can almost make it. And that's the weirdest part. Joseph Joestar approach of jokes and UI outsmarted your outsmarting. I still need to actually watch JoJo. Let's see, so that one I don't recognize. This one is the one I fought with Nero in like the very beginning of the game. PK Carnage as Dante. Middle one was the second boss. The laser mermaid creature? Ah, screw that one. This man wanted to be the Demon King. PK Starstorm over there. Shadow is certainly the easiest to start with, though. Gotta put away some freshly washed and dried clothes, maybe see dinner. We'll see how much is missed. So I guess it was kind of a boss rush, but only 3 bosses.
Let's get the hell out of here. This humidity is killing me.
Agreed. It's time we got back on course.
There's the doors. Huh. That seems way weird to try and accomplish. Like, I can probably make it. It doesn't seem too far off. It's just at such a weird spot. And it also gets, like, blocked completely. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing correctly? Also, why do I keep getting stuck on that part? There we go. And there's just a random golden orb here. I mean, I don't mind having a billion of those.
Best we avoid it if possible, especially given my condition.
Welcome back, V. We got that blue orb, fought the laser mermaid thing for all of 2 seconds, and it keeled over and died. Now we've got the DMC crew with us.
They're safe.
No time to worry about them, B.
He's the first member of the DK crew. Honestly, while having the idea of, you know, being able to see other players while you're going about gameplay is cool and all, I think it also would have been cool if there were certain segments where, like, you could actually, you know, fight alongside them. Instead of just seeing other players.
My journey is coming to an end.
It's really weird that it's just seeing them. Because I'm probably not the first person to say it, but I will say that genuinely playing something like DMC with co-op would have actually been really cool.
The human world. Surely we will not. Malphas. No way can we handle her. We don't have the strength.
I know. But we must get through this. Somehow.
There's Nero. Another S rank, despite not getting much. Sure, stylist. Sure, stylish. Doesn't really mean much aside from having their replay running past you occasionally.
Damn it.
For real.
Running a little low. Not gonna last much longer without a refill.
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
What the hell's your problem? You trying to kill me?
If you want a bitch, blame it on Lady. She's behind the wheel. Okay, enough with the suspense. What do you need?
We have 5 more missions after this. Go perfect timing as usual. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, now it's time to play as Nero again. What the hold on. Oh, a text from work. Oh, okay. Someone's not going to be in today because of a tire slashing. Oof. That's not good. Ominous? Yeah, a little bit. Then again, weird things happen around here all the time. Because the state I live in, here in the US, actually has a very high meth usage. And as a result, we get some really weird individuals. Oh, wrong button. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Are there monsters here? Oh yeah, there are. I got so used to playing Dante. Timing-based stuff is not my forte. Especially when there's like a startup time for walking. It is not easy to get through that. Like, at all. I have no idea what I accomplished there, but it was cool as hell. And honestly, can you ask for much more? I know it's gonna get even worse when I get around to eventually playing Bayonetta, though, because Bayonetta has like a fighting game level of moves you can perform. Bayonetta is wacky. From what little I played of it, you know, just the tutorial, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Sorry, Dante, but the demon is mine.
I haven't really played it in any extensive manner yet. Nier can break things a lot easier than Dante could when it came to those weird vein pillars. More work texts. Alright, what do we gotta fight here? Oh, just these things? Great camera angle. That was actually kind of cool. I don't know why, but finishing them off with the gun is a lot cooler than it needs to be. Which is hilarious because guns are weak as hell in this game. Even if they do sound really weighty.
That's all.
In fact, Nero's gun sounds the weightiest. It sounds like his should just demolish someone just by firing it. Nero learned his shooting skills from the best DMC2 Dante. You mean the one who has like 2 lines in the entire game? Is there supposed to be a way that I can, like, switch between which devil arm I have active currently? It looks like I would not actually be able to at all. So whatever Devil Breaker I have until I break it. That's very weird. Yay, another health bar. You can never say no to more health. Oh, hey, V is over there. Wait. Starring me? Wait, did it... Oh, I see what's going on. It recorded my playthrough from earlier as V, and is currently using myself as V. Ouch. Wait, that means that every single person that I've seen so far, like from the awkward multiplayer, isn't actually even playing right now. And if that's the case, why is there so many times where it has Devil May Cry crew coming through? Because it's obviously saving recordings of people from online. Unless what happens is, while you're playing, is when it will upload your recordings, and when you're not playing it won't? I wonder if it's theoretically possible to make it so, like, I am both, you know, V, Nero, and Dante all in the same area. That would be kind of weird.
I can feel a demon nearby. Get in my way and I'll crush you.
I'm coming.
Gotta pay attention, sweetheart.
Spoilers, kid. But you're nothing more than an empty shell with no power. You are as weak as your flesh. Human.
Hey, we're tougher than we look. But there's only one way to find out.
I will enjoy this. You ought to make a good offering.
Anything with a nose could follow you. You stink. Take it. Baby.
certainly a few things going on here. So the thing about this Buster Arm is it does a lot of the same things that the Devil Bringer would have if you beat up bosses. You were able to like beat them up and throw them around. But it was like a lot of fun. Because it required you to get really good at figuring out what timings you were supposed to do. Also, what in the hell am I supposed to do with this? I couldn't do anything there. Well, I've got plenty of these. Here I got bodied 100%. Yeah, for sure. I just find that it's kind of excessive to be able to be stun locked like that.
Don't want to give up the ghost, do you?
There we go. Aside from that one attack, most of the moves were fine. I feel like that one attack was a little off.
You can come out now.
I guess I owe you one.
You should turn around. Your body's not gonna last much longer.
He does need some milk.
That I cannot do. I must go.
Damn it, V. Don't push yourself. You need some rest.
I must go to where Urizen is.
Why? Why the hell do
I
you
beg
have to?
you. This is my last request.
Fine. Dante's definitely gonna beat us there.
Something tells me that this is going to result in Virgil becoming a thing again, and then Virgil will use this opportunity to try and beat up Dante again. That seems like a thing Virgil would do.
This is my gig. Trust me, Nero. This one's gonna be a little too much for you.
Looks like I have one more weapon and one more gun to get as Dante. What if it could show yourself as the V player you can rate as stylish? Just pat yourself on the back. To be honest, I almost never use Royal Guard as Dante. It requires a certain level of skill that I just don't have. I mean, Obama giving Obama a medal. Oh hey, it's that Kibbles guy.
This is the real deal.
Again.
Full speed ahead.
Oop. Well, I missed a few things. Wait, can I actually platform back up? Ah, perfect. Because I'd rather not miss out on red orbs and such. It'd be great if you could have like online with friends or local multiplayer and you overlap over these chapters, and that would be cool. I think, to be perfectly honest, if I was to have designed this game myself, what I would have done is have 3 campaigns, and with the option of basically playing as one of those and joining another player as sort of like a cooperative play with that. Ouch. But yeah, 3 separate character commands would honestly be better than you got used to this character, but here's the other one. Yeah, that's one complaint that I have for this game. I've actually got a few of them, but none of them are like, oh, this game sucks, or anything. It's still a really good Devil May Cry. That much is very much certain. But I do definitely have my complaints here and there. Like, Nero isn't nearly as satisfying to play as he was in 4. And it's kind of a shame because I really liked Nero in 4. V is kind of confusing to play as, but it comes with, you know, what he is as a character, so I can't really fault them for making him confusing. At least they tried something new and interesting, which is more than some games do with their sequels. This story demands you use this sack of mustard for a chapter. Pretty much. Oop. 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 I don't know what happened there earlier, but it sure was a thing. I didn't even notice him there. There we go. I feel like mixing and shuffling kind of messes with the players that say they'll only play in 1, 2, maybe 3 chapter bursts. You might have to relearn a character they hadn't used in the past few chapters, not to mention time between such bursts. Just doesn't strike me as a structure that fits in to how games and the people who play them are today. I think it also heavily depends on how different or similar the characters are. Like, Nero, like, switching between Nero and Dante, I think is perfectly fine. They are different enough from each other that they are unique, but they also aren't, like, so radically different that it's like a V situation where you just can't help but wonder what the hell is going on. Because V is easy to get lost in. things are always annoying. Especially annoying when they're actually invulnerable to damage while in the wall. That wasn't a thing before. Where did it go? Is it dead? Why is it inside the wall? Because that's what those scissor wraiths do. They've been able to do that since the very first game. They unironically are the worst, like, enemy type in the entire franchise in my eyes. They have never been fun to fight. They've got, like, a variant in 3 that's fun to fight, and that's because it doesn't go in the walls. Played DMC once and then got lost. That's kind of impressive, given that it literally tells you where to go. Hey, look! It's me and me! I'm all here! I was juggling things over there, apparently. A trio of one. Oh, V got replaced. Apparently I got through this section too quickly as, V. Now it's a trio of 2. That it is. Wait, no, it was that I had cleared it too quickly as Nero. That's what happened. I just kicked it down into the blue. It's getting chilly. Welcome to Chili's. You know, this might actually be the most fun, like, the gauntlet weapon has been in any of the Devil May Cry games, though.
Don't worry. Oh well, better get to it.
Missed it. So I haven't been using my Sin trigger very often, and I probably should. I don't know why, but this area right here is just kind of reminding me of... It feels a little anticlimactic to not have a landing or recoil when you just... from high up. It does have a landing animation, actually. It's just you have to fall really far. Oh hey, there's a familiar face.
Only kings of the underworld may enter these gates. You shall not pass.
Oh, easy there, fella. Hey, I remember a stinky little pooch just like you.
You insult me, foul-scented creature.
Looks like your master's got you on a pretty short leash. Come on, little puppy. I'll take you out for a walk. Come on, let's go.
You have fought our king in the past. I am king of the Cerberus tribe. They were weak, but we will feast on your flesh and gnaw on your bones.
Oh, we're breaking his chains early, are we?
So, you're the strongest in the litter. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger leash. Come.
I want to try using this a bit more.
You're a bit tougher than the rest of your breed. I'm on fire.
Saw that coming. I got an achievement, I believe I can fly.
This fight's a real shocker. You holding up okay there, pup? Oh, that's nice. Things are getting a little toasty.
I'll freeze you down to your very soul.
You again?
Ow. He is a little harder, mostly because he can actually move.
Oh, turning tail? Come here, I've got a bone for you. Here, boy.
Powerless before my blade!
There we are. Favorite trope of yours is three-headed monster character, and each head has its own mind and personality. I mean, it's not terribly uncommon even in real life. Because there are individuals who have multiple heads, and oftentimes they have entirely different personalities. Ah, yes, the nunchucks. I will never use these. Or maybe they'll be a bit more fun than they were in 3. Dante always wants to have a little fun with his new toys.
Guess I'm the first one here. I like that.
Dante and his VA unleash their inner Jack Black. Yep. In S rank. Sure, sure. This weapon has 3 unique modes. Twirl freezing nunchucks with Y, and Swordmaster style. Wield a blazing rod with B, or hold B and unleash an electrifying 3-section staff.
The truth is, I wanted to be protected and loved, but I was alone. My only choice was to survive.
V, you gotta rest.
Miro, I will tell you everything. There is no demon named Urizen. Only a man who threw away his humanity in an endless pursuit of power. He is Dante's older brother.
Dante's brother?
Yes. And his real name is Virgil.
That does remind me. Like, Nero has no clue about anything involving Virgil. He knows the Yamato, because he used it in 4. But not for very long. So, Virgil is pretty much the most in the dark of everything that's going on right now. Like, Dante probably has every idea what's going on. V has probably more than he's letting on. Did you miss much? What do you mean, like, of the Devil May Cry franchise, or? Because it's just V letting Nero know what is going on. And then Dante appeared here. And Tentacle Man.
Fruit you've been jabbering about? Doesn't look so special to me. Yep. This is where it all started. That day Mother saved me and left you behind.
Hey Gabe, how are you?
The thing you don't know is, she tried to save you too. She kept searching and searching. Until I killed her.
I have no recollection of this tale. Or this place. It's all an illusion. Created by this
Alive, I feel that.
Its power, you see, is all I ever wanted. And with this, I will have everything!
No, brother. You don't have everything. That last shred of humanity that you still had, you just lost it.
That is nothing but the pitiful cries of those without strength. Come to me, brother. I shall enlighten you, Dante!
Ready to do this, Virgil? All is here. Got it!
Ouch. Gotta beat him up. Of course he has swords. Wouldn't be Virgil without him.
What's wrong, Virgil? No time to go back.
I have the power of smugness on my side. Ooh. Nice. That was fun as hell.
Why are they fighting each other? To see one's justice through, a man must fight for it, even if the one who stands before him is his kin.
That's ridiculous.
The Brothers of Blood disagree on the very reason of their existence. They must fight.
I love how the background deteriorates as the fight goes on. Yeah, the ground was also being changed into like this red corruption the entire time. That's actually really cool detail.
You're late. Just finishing up.
Is that really your brother?
I'm afraid so.
So he was behind all this. Your own flesh and blood.
Right again.
last throes of defeat, I see.
V, get back. Things are about to get really messy.
No. Please. Let me. I want to end this battle with my own hands.
Here comes Virgil.
Do not struggle. For if you can't even defeat me, then you've already lost.
I will not lose. Not to Dante. I need power. More power.
I know. We are one and the same, you and I. But you've lost me, and I've lost you. Yet we are connected by that one feeling. While thy branches mix with mine, and our roots together join.
Time for Blue Dante.
What is this? Virgil.
The Alpha and the Omega. Yay, S rank! Probably mostly because I didn't die.
You got some pretty big cojones for coming back. Just don't know when to give up.
He didn't even unsheath his sword.
Get out of my way, Nero!
He wasn't even doing anything. Nero was just standing there, watching in awe.
Defeating you like this has no meaning.
Come on, Virgil. Let's do this.
Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong. After that, we'll settle the matter.
Aw, that is cool.
Thank you, Nero.
The timeless rivalry between Thick Sword and Long Sword.
Damn it. If that's your brother, what happened to V? He returned to himself. Go home, Nero. This doesn't concern you. Like hell. I lost my right arm because of him! This is not your fight. I need to stop him, and that's all that matters. I'm not gonna let you have all the fun, Dante! You don't get it. Let me guess. I'm dead weight?
Well, you can
That's
shove
not
it.
it, Nero.
What is it then?
He's your father!
What?
Oh. So that's what that was about in 4.
I had the feeling the first time I saw you, but I just wasn't sure. And then I saw how the Yamato reacted. And I was certain. He's your father. Now he needs an ass kicking. But I can't have you go kill your old man.
My father.
Oh, now we're in space. Oh.
That day,
The-
if our positions
The
were
texture on, like, the ground reminds me of the
be different,
Telethia.
would I have your
It's like that weird,
and
soapy, goopy texture, almost. Virgil airlines to the top of the tree.
Dante?
How did they get, like, the facial modeling so well in this game, by the way? Because, like, Virgil, his face looks really good.
Oh god, I thought it was over.
This isn't good. We're gonna get dragged into this.
Dante, what happened?
My dumbass brother's back and I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Virgil's... how?
Dante! Made it for Lady and she paid for it, so consider it a rental.
Hey, you can't just...
Okay, we'll take care of that later. Right now, you three get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take care of old douchebag. Got a feeling this one's gonna be a doozy.
Virgil is too extra to have just a cool chair. He makes a big dark tree with an even bigger demon tree for him to sit and watch the apocalypse. Have you ever seen that video of Virgil, but he's got like a plastic chair? I like that one. Yeah. Virgil's plastic chair, and as it turns, it's just scraping across the ground. So we have about 2 more missions, and then we'll have beaten Devil May Cry 5, and wow, that's actually kind of crazy to think about.
Never would have guessed you'd come back. Damn it, V. Was this your plan all along?
I remember someone modded Plastic Chair Virgil into Rivals of Aether. Sounds about right.
Hey guys, where you been? I thought you went back into Virgil. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh, the wise guy Dante. We were spawned from Virgil's abominable thoughts. But you knew that already.
Come to think of it, I did know something was off. Just like with my old brother.
Well, we're merely the discarded thoughts from when he was Michelangelo. No longer bound in his consciousness. We're here now to kill you of our own free will. Liberating! And kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Virgil.
Maybe I shouldn't have buffed you guys.
Alright, let's get started.
They're now your enemies now.
Can't wait for the rematch.
You know what would be actually kind of funny is if by actually like spending points on their skills and such, it determines what they'll be able to use in their actual boss fight. So if you never upgrade them, they'll be weak as heck. That would actually be a really cool system, because it would reward you for basically challenging yourself while playing as V. You again. Even a remix of the theme, too. I knew I recognized you, though. So what's probably going to happen is I have to fight each individual one of them, and then, like, after I'm done fighting all three of them, it'll be like, have to beat up all of them now. Missed that one. Love the Dante noises when you use the triple nunchuck. It's certainly always interesting, because I think he made weird noises even with the third game. Oh, hello again. You were persistent. Yeah, like that. Except I don't think in Melee Island you ever fought, like, a bird or a giant laser beam homunculus. Really, the only one that's kind of like Malay Island is the Panther. And he appears a lot in hard mode, from what I remember.
Are they trying to atone for something?
Oh, am I fighting Nightmare again? Oh wait, the actual... Take out the one that can talk. I see. They're a lot harder than I would have expected, actually. I thought I was out of range of that. There we are. So it was Nightmare leading them this time.
Should have known better. You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
Perhaps. But if you had even a little bit of trouble defeating us, imagine what Virgil can do to you. Go see for yourself. Us. This is our final fight. And the end of Virgil's nightmares. Godspeed, Dante. You'll need it.
I'll miss you, funny bird man.
Little chicken. It's been a bash.
Meanwhile, Nero.
Nero, jump in!
Where's Dante?
He's got this. We gotta go now.
So this guy Virgil. Know him?
Vaguely, yes.
Dante said that guy's my father. What the hell's going on, Trish?
His logic is sound. I had a hunch myself.
This doesn't make any sense.
I know you hate Virgil, but you can't kill your own father.
Yes, he can.
It's true. You'd never recover from that.
Yes, he can.
You saved us. You should be proud. Now you can put all this behind you.
Nico, stop the car!
No chance! After all this, are you insane?
Fine. I'll go by myself.
Lady is probably projecting to some extent, because, yes, Lady has killed her father with bullet. Alright. Let's finish this today, and then the next Monday will be, it'll be Bloodstained. That's the name of it. Big stream today. Well, we're so close to the end, we might as well finish it, right? No point in holding off.
Hey, Virgil. Your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Let's see, 1,
Hard to
2...
It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids.
2.
Time to finish this
3 if we include the reboot.
once and for all.
I've seen the edit of this where he's got like a Monster Energy drink. Ouch.
Point foolish. Rushing in blind all you can. Try and keep up. You're finished.
Okay. I keep trying to change what weapon I am doing by D-pad. Ouch. Okay, I didn't expect him to do that. Ouch.
It's just about time to settle.
That's right. Come on.
Alright, time for your devil trigger. Ouch. Oh, I've been taken down. You know what? It's the finale. I can go all out. I've got 11 of these gold orbs because it's been a little on the easy side, all things considered.
Cut off your own son's arm for this? My son. Nothing.
Okay, he's using Doppelganger now.
Save that until you win, if you can.
Thanks for the follow. I can't really respond to it just right now. Ouch. Fell for the oldest trick in the book. Oh, that took a long time to recover. What you got? Oh! I didn't even... Jonah's Fresh VA. Thanks for following. This game birthed a vast variety of deadbeat dad Virgil memes. I'm not surprised. Ouch. Ouch.
Let's end this, Dante. Slay all.
And there we go. This game birthed a vast variety. Oh! I don't know if I was supposed to react to that or not. He went to the store to buy more power and never returned. The judgment cut effect is incredible. It always has been.
That thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
Well, who's the mom?
Once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
Man, they both got really cool demon designs. Oh! Is that Nero? Has he finally unlocked his devil trigger? It's gotta be Nero. The final mission in the game.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Kyrie. When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. I have one last thing to take care of. And then I'm coming home.
I like how Kyrie was so basic they decided not to even model her.
I couldn't protect Kratos. To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die!
Oh, dude, he's got the Devil Bringer back! Or just his regular arm. That's not quite as cool, but he does have his Devil Trigger and wings! And super speed? And also the ability to block himbos from killing each other. We've reached 120% anime.
This is curious.
Nero.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
This ends right here.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
You listen, deadweight.
Bringing it around.
Kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry.
You came all this way just for that.
Virgil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. That bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Dante freaking dies. He takes one hell of a nap.
Nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me. Fuck you. Take me seriously now.
Oh, this remix. Oh! Now we got the Devil Bringer back. Ooh. Okay, I missed that. I also missed that. Ouch. You know what? I have no quarrels with using more gold orbs when I've got so many of them. You want to just sit still for a moment? There we go. Nero wins, baby.
Interesting.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still lost.
Enough, damn it! The underworld is taking over. We need to do something before it's too late.
He's right. We need to close that portal. Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
I can still fight. But if those roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
Now, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. Better hurry up. We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Qliphoth roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back.
Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you're both going.
It's because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, wait!
Take care, Nero. Adios.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Nero always gets, like, some of the worst things to happen to him amongst, like, everyone in Devil May Cry. Outside Lady, who literally has her father turn out to be a big, evil bastard. Nero gets, like, you know, he finds out that his arm is very special and that the whole world wants to kill him because of it.
I'm still in freaking shock.
So much.
Duh. Your arm? Who the hell grows an arm back? It's just weird. It's like a lizard tail or something.
Look, I don't know, it just grew. I mean, are you kidding me? Lots of weird stuff happened. There were demons and scary plant roots and arms growing back. Lots of stuff.
Do you know how much love and care I put in that devil breaker?
Nope. This arm? It's nice.
So, how's it feel?
How's what feel?
Saving the man who killed your own father. Heard Dante killed Virgil once.
It doesn't matter. They're both gone now anyway.
It's okay to cry. If you want, Nero, over a loss.
Not cry.
It doesn't make you a crybaby. Does make you a little bitch, though.
Thanks, Nico.
You think I'm a demon?
I didn't cry when my asshole daddy died. But... yeah, I know. I wouldn't be here without him, that's a biological fact.
Right.
All I'm saying is, tough guy, it's okay to cry if you want.
I'm
Devils
not
cry.
crying.
Devils cry.
I'm not gonna
Kittens
cry. Will you
Meow.
shut up? Will you
Puppies
stop
cry.
it? Look at you. You're
Why do
nobody's
you cry on
crying,
my
all right?
shoulder?
Stop
Come
saying
on, cry
cry.
on my shoulder. I know you
You
wanna.
say cry again. Devil may cry. Fuck.
You said it.
Hey, Kyrie. Yeah, I'm coming home. Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge surprise.
You shut up! No, Kyrie, not you. Nico, you know, and her big mouth. What the hell's your problem? Where'd you learn to drive? Hey, sorry, I gotta call you later. It's time to get back to work. Got an arm. I'm good.
It's a prototype, and this is the perfect place to test it out. Look, you're gonna use it, and it's
a work of art. Gotcha.
And it ain't complete without you.
Well, how sweet. Feels good.
You'll get fixed as soon as we get back.
So, Devil's Cry, huh? Let's hear what that sounds like!
I was hoping I could actually do, like, the, credits battle thing. Mid-credits victory lap, or enemy slaughter, or whatever you'd prefer to call it. Oh, I do actually get to do it. Ouch. Wanted to mention a personal meta interpretation of Dante versus Virgil versus Nero.
I'm more than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
Be ready to die.
Fine by me. Let's give them what they
I'm guessing I was supposed to do more than that. Probably. Well, I wanted to mention a personal meta-interpretation of the Dante versus Virgil versus Nero finale, which is that it's meant to call out the same hero versus same villain dynamic over a long series. Dante and Virgil have been fighting for so long they can't be bothered to actually do anything about the Qliphoth until Nero intervenes. Yeah, that's what it seemed like, at least. Well, that's yet another game completed in a long line of video games now at this point. We've got like 12 games down now. We've done all of the Devil May Cry games now. Actually, the funniest part is Devil May Cry 1 is actually one of the first games that I beat on stream. It is a very rough game to play, of course, but I think that it is a very good first entry into a franchise when it started, because it originally started development as Resident Evil 4. I've talked about this at least a couple times by now, and, well, it certainly shows its influences quite easily, given its camera angles and its more horror themes, as opposed to what a lot of the other games will show off afterwards. Devil May Cry 2, on the other hand, was made by the arcade division of Capcom, or members of the arcade division at least, so they weren't entirely familiar with making a console game, and if I remember correctly, the original director of the game actually left the project because they had barely made any progress on it. And the person who was actually trying to make the Devil May Cry 2 project actually get redeemed had like a month or so to try and take everything that the the previous director, who is still unnamed to this day, and try to fix it. After, kind of redeeming the absolutely busted whatever it was from then, that director of 2, the one that tried to clean everything up, tried to convince Capcom to let them finally make, like, Devil May Cry 3 to redeem themselves, because they didn't want to be known as the Devil May Cry 2 director. So they end up going over and making Devil May Cry 3. And it's regarded as one of the best Devil May Cry games in the entire franchise, and for good reason. It takes all of the good ideas from the first game, and a couple of the good ideas, like the few good ideas that Devil May Cry 2 has, and then makes an overall better package by just combining the best of both worlds, and then adding even more, like, solid mechanics to it. And Yeah, like, what a glow up. From Devil May Cry 2 director to Devil May Cry 3 director. Same team and everything. It's just this time they have a much better understanding of what's going on. Devil May Cry 4 came out later, and Devil May Cry 4 is good. Some people don't like it. I can kind of see why, because it puts a lot of emphasis on Nero and this JRPG-esque story. But I would be lying if I said that playing as Nero wasn't a lot of fun. He was simpler than Dante. That is definitely the case. Oop. A B rank to finish everything off. A new mode has been unlocked. Son of Sparta. Bloody Palace. Nero's demonic right arm has been restored. He can now use both Devilbringer and Devil Trigger. Dante's Blades. Dante can equip Rebellion, Devil Sword Sparta, or Devil Sword Dante on the customized screen. In Nikos reports, the enemy reports have expanded to include pictures capturing the moment of an enemy's defeat. Costume changes are now reflected on the title screen. Last costume you played with will be shown. But, like, this series has seen a lot. It's weird to think that I am closing off on it now, actually. Because here we are, we have fully completed, you know, Devil May Cry as a franchise. And that's pretty crazy. Much like its characters, the DMC series has been through hell and back. I don't know about hell and back, because, to be perfectly honest, there is only really one particular thing that I can dub as bad, and that's DMC 2. But other than DMC 2, I can't think of anything that it really did that was too bad. Like, there was still the reboot, I guess, but, like, the reboot isn't bad. It's a thing. I actually kind of liked it in terms of combat. But other than that, it wasn't, like, super special either, if that makes sense. That's wild, though. So, I've said this before, but Wednesday isn't going to be Final Fantasy X. It's going to actually be an anniversary, like, sort of a celebration, being as on November 4th, I will have actually completed like a whole year's worth of streaming. Which is a very weird thought to me, because I didn't expect to be doing it for this long. I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to do it. But when it comes to the votes for the celebration stream on the Discord, we've got 3 for Gartic Phone and 4 for Dark Souls 1 with viewer challenges. So probably what I'm going to do is open up with Gartic Phone for like probably an hour or 2, and then we're going to do Dark Souls afterwards and see how far we can get with that. But for now, we're gonna commit a good old-fashioned raid. Not a lot of people are, you know, awake around this well, not awake, streaming around this time, mostly because, you know, it's a little bit later. Let's see if I can find anyone. I'm just looking for other people playing Devil May Cry right now. Let's see. Ah. Here we go. There's a knight. They are Sith. I guess they're named after the dog boss in Dark Souls. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Gabe, V-Sheep. I hope you all have a lovely day. And I'm gonna be heading out. Y'all treat Sif nicely. They may be bigger than me,